Well, Scott Cobb ended up giving a videotape confession. He provided all the details, told about how people were bragging to each other, and he actually said the hit was ordered by Pappy Mason. All four were sentenced to 25 to life, and they're all still in prison to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess from your point of view, why do you think Pappy Mason ordered a hit on a police officer? Because that, I assume, is a no-no all across the board, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's factual. You know what I mean? That he ordered that hit. I can't sit in this chair and say, yeah, Pap, because Pap is a close friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and say Pappy ordered that. Or, court papers, all that. Everything be, I really can't, you know what I mean? I got to see with this. I got to see, and I got to hear with this. I got to, you know what I mean? I can't go on somebody saying he did this, he get, you know what I mean? A lot of things, I went to prison because somebody told on me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and Pappy's still in prison. He got life in prison.
Yeah,
right?
he got life. I should talk to him when he was in ADX. I talked to him before. You know what I mean? At one point in my life, I had 2 houses on the block, and I gave him one. He called home from prison and said, Bim, let me get one of those. We hustled in the same area, and I told Pappy, and I gave it to him. You know what I mean?
Now, did you deal with Fat Cat during this time?
Yeah, I dealt with him. I used to watch, you remember that show, Lifestyle of Rich and Famous?
Right.
Back in I used to sit in the store.
Robin
Leach. I used to sit in the store with him and watch it with him. You know what I mean? Because his niece was my girlfriend. So we was going to high school together. I was in high school,
Right. Well, in that same year, because I remember I interviewed Brian Glaze Gibbs, and we talked about the situation. There's a guy named Allah Just, who was beefing with Fat Cat. They ended up throwing a firebomb into his mother's house.
Yeah, and killed his sister.
And ended up shooting, they shot up the house. In the process, Fat Cat's sister, who was in a wheelchair, ended up getting burned to death.
Yeah.
And most of the other family members got really burned themselves.
I know. I don't know about most of the family getting burnt, but I know the sister because every time I go over there, I'll say hi to her. You know what I mean? She's bedridden. You know what I'm saying? And I say hi to her. You know what I mean? She knew who I was, but she couldn't really talk, like whatever. But she said hi to me, whatever. And I know the firebomb, got through the house, and she died. And that's when the funeral was going on. In the wake, I go visit, I pay my respects. And that's when Glaze had a bunch of people in the crib, and they followed me outside. It was over a chick that they said I was messing with, but it was Fat Cat's girl, at the time, and they kept questioning me like, yo, you fucking with her? I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking with her. You know what I mean? But one thing led to another, then that was it. You know what I'm saying? And then we left.
Yeah, and I interviewed Brian Glaze Gibbs. He admitted to killing, I believe, 6 people over the course of his career. At this point, you're seeing people getting life in prison, houses getting firebombed. At a certain point, were you saying, maybe this isn't for me? Maybe I need to get out of here because it's probably going to end badly based on what I'm seeing around me?
Nah, I was already gone. My mental was already gone. You know what I'm saying? I was already in tune with the streets. I was in tune with the killers. I was in tune with the bomb. I was in tune with all that shit. I was ready for it. But what really jammed me up was my own people. You know what I'm saying? When they was going to buy their own work and mixing them with my work. I come on a block, they tell me, this block is slow, that block is slow. Then I go to different areas and, I'm like, this ain't for me no more. Cause I know what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? And I just really got into the music heavy. I started getting into the music, heavy.
Right, because by 89, I guess McGriff, did he get 10 years at that point?
Yeah, he got 10 years.
Right, and then Prince got out in the spring of that year, and he started to rebuild the organization.
Yeah.
And during that time, what was really happening from your point of view?
Well, people was getting money. Prince was getting, he brought a lot of different connects to the to the team, and we was getting money. You know what I mean? That's all I know. I'm a money guy. You know what I mean? I'm not a, We got a security team. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. I'm a money guy. You know what I'm saying? I go get the money. You know, we take trips. We do regular street shit. You know what I mean?